Today I'm going to take you along on a review of Norwegian Airlines. This is an airline that since I first found out about it and their low fares, I've wanted to try for many years now, and I finally had a chance to try them in both classes of service, and I'm going to bring that to you in two different reviews. But I did need to start off today's review with a quick message about Norwegian. Currently, with the COVID and before the COVID-19 crisis, they're in some tough financial shape. As of reviewing this product here, they have reached some financial assistance that's given them legs to continue on at the moment, and their hope is to continue because they are a leisure airline and they make most of their money in the summer, to resume operations next year for summer of 2021 for their long-haul service on the Dreamliner, like I'm going to take you along on today. So I really hope for the best for Norwegian. I do hope that they do come back and continue to operate. And everyone that I had experiences with Norwegian in my flights was excellent. I had a great time with them. They put a great foot forward, and I would love to try them again in the future. And I hope in the meantime, all the best for those wonderful employees that I got to interact with. And I hope they're able to come back and continue to make Norwegian an excellent airline in the future. But today, come along with me in the air with Norwegian Airlines. Late at night here in John F. Kennedy Terminal 1, getting ready to hop on board Norwegian for my first premium economy review in quite a while. Been excited to try out their product here on our outbound to Amsterdam here at midnight. We're going to be in their premium class, and then on the return, which you'll see later, from Paris back to Fort Lauderdale, will be in economy. But excited to bring you aboard here on this late night flight. So let's see what we think of Norwegian. Unfortunately, security this evening took too long for me to utilize my priority pass to access the prime class lounge this evening. So it's going to be a bit of a tough night for video reviewing. Got a blocked gate here, can't see my plane at all. But do see that this awesome Korean Air 747-8 that just pulled in behind us. So that's a nice view. But tonight, of course, is a midnight departure, and we're in middle seats for this overnight flight, so I'm not going to really have any outside footage, maybe until morning. But we'll get on board here in a little bit, and we'll show you through the plane, see what it's like. While Norwegian's economy is very a la carte with add-on charges for almost everything you can imagine, Norwegian's premium class is actually fairly inclusive and does come with benefits such as priority check-in and priority boarding, as well as 2 checked bags. So on this late night, we were glad to be some of the first aboard and found our seats in row 4, D, E, and F. Norwegian does not offer a business class, so premium is their highest class of service on board these 787 Dreamliners. The cabin on tonight's aircraft consists of 5 rows in a 2-3-2 configuration for 35 total seats. So this is the original configuration of Norwegian Premium Economy with only 5 rows here in the center. They're going to be expanding these planes with more seats. They're going to take away some of this legroom in the process, but right now, nice place to be. At first glance, these are fairly typical recliner seats you might expect in a short-haul business or first-class cabin. However, Norwegian has outfitted them with an exceptional recline, and each and every seat has a full leg rest, not just the bulkhead row. Further, there's a folding footrest, which telescopes out enough to actually be useful even for me at over 6 feet. A very supportive headrest completes the comfort features of this seat. All of these features are mechanically operated, with armrest mounted controls. While this is not a lie flat seat, it's actually quite generous for a traditional recliner. This design is, however, a little light on storage, with a coat hook, a typical under-seat area, and a large literature pouch, both of which actually require unbuckling the seat to access because they're so far from you. Reducing the seat pitch might actually help with that, a rare comment to make on a flight review. Otherwise, in-seat storage is basically non-existent. Most seats do have overhead storage bins. However, the first 3 rows in the center lack bins due to the overhead crew rest compartment. Thankfully, overhead you will find individual air vents, which is great for long-haul travel. Since each space is basically self-contained, tray tables are found in the armrests, and balance on a small ledge on the other side when open for stability. There's also a small drink tray table area between the seats. Power plugs are found in the front of the seats. As far as amenities, Norwegian provides only one to speak of in premium class, which is a quite nice duvet blanket, which really came in handy for tonight's short Redeye. Should you not have brought your own, basic headphones were offered as well. On the ground, we did receive a choice of pre-departure juice or a glass of water, and settled in to get into the air and cross the Atlantic. In the air, premium cabin passengers get a full traditional warm and friendly drink service, with soft drinks, wine, and beer complimentary. Liquor is additional. At any other time in the flight, you can request drinks and additional paid snacks through the entertainment system as well. The entertainment screen folds into the opposite armrest when not in use, and there are fixed remote controls as well. While this does not allow for the use of the screens during taxi, takeoff, and landing, the display ends up being in a good position for use, and for an overnight trip like this, it can be left completely stowed away where it cannot distract with unnecessary light. The screen itself is of good quality. However, the entertainment options on offer were frankly, in my opinion, somewhat limited for long-haul travel. But since tonight's mission is sleep, I just used the fully interactive 3D map to track our progress towards the North Atlantic. It's likely just a coincidence because this was Norwegian's first 787-9 to be put into service, but the plane on the tracker featured the exact Greta Garbo livery featured on our plane. Norwegian has used each of their aircraft to memorialize important Scandinavians called tail fin heroes. I will review the entertainment system more on my return in economy class. Today's aircraft was not equipped with Wi-Fi. The cabin itself has a central monitor, keeping you updated on the flight progress as well. Norwegian's premium class also includes 2 multi-course premium meals in the cost of the ticket. While special meals can be requested when booking, the standard meal offerings are not listed for advanced ordering, and no printed menus are provided on board. However, for your information, the choices this evening were fish with polenta, beef with potatoes, or chicken teriyaki with rice, which was my choice. Each meal comes presented in a fully self-contained box, with no elaborate presentation as you might expect in premium economy with full-service airlines. Frankly, based on my research, I had low expectations for the food and even considered going to sleep right away and skipping it entirely. However, it ended up being very well prepared, flavorful, and I was glad I stayed up to try it and to share this with you. Tonight I received a small salad, the aforementioned main course, a warm roll distributed by the crew from baskets, and a trio of macarons for dessert. This was definitely closer to economy food than business, but it hit the spot and I found it quite appetizing. Tonight's cabin crew was excellent as well as efficient with service, so those who stayed up could maximize sleep in the short remaining hours. Just finished up meal time. 5 hours left here in the air. I'll try to get back to my seat, catch a few hours of sleep here before we head on down into Amsterdam. So far having a great time. A lot of space in the seat. Next I donned my own supplied slippers and an eye mask and quickly found myself in a deep sleep. I awoke 3.5 hours later to the pink glow of a bright daylight sun piercing through the Dreamliner's dimming windows, which were doing their best to keep the cabin dark so that mood lighting could give us an artificial dawn at 1 hour before landing and breakfast could be served. Again, I must compliment the cabin crew on tonight's flight, who were consistently excellent and friendly from start to finish. Let's talk pricing with Norwegian Premium. While everything varies, overall their round-trip cost for a premium economy seat is pretty comparable to traditional full-service carriers in the same cabin. However, Norwegian has the benefit of charging very fair one-way rates, where most legacy airlines charge more for a one-way than a round-trip. This makes Norwegian an excellent option to pair with a points redemption for your other leg of travel, or if your plans to continue are more open-ended and you don't want to commit up front to a return date and pay change fees later. I paid $563 per ticket for this flight, and I think the value offered for the cost was quite good. If you didn't pay for premium class up front, Norwegian also has an upgrade system on their website, where you can bid your own offer for the chance at a discounted upgrade if space remains available. Those seats will go to the highest bidders who accept the upgrade offer. Got a light European breakfast here, some fruit, roll, meats and cheeses.
From Atlantic, your captain, at an altitude of 41,000 feet. Over at the UK, we presently are approaching Dutch airspace, meaning we'll start our descent very shortly, about 10 minutes from now. I just received the most recent weather off the Amsterdam airport. Amsterdam right now is reporting 6 degrees centigrade, winds from the south, and we have a few clouds at the lower levels. It's going to be a pretty nice day. We expect approaching landing on the runway 18 right. Landing time will be 12:45, which is about 20 minutes ahead of the schedule. To going to be a pretty long taxi after 1-8 ride to our arrival gate. We hope you enjoyed the flight with us. Wish you a very pleasant stay in the Netherlands and good homecoming, or if you have to travel on, you might as well continue your journey.
Norwegian definitely wins the award for the best mood lighting I've experienced to date, with this cycling full color spectrum display rotating every 30 seconds through the cabin on approach. I'm going to play the whole thing for you in real time, because it's just that cool and unique. Even though I was in the center of the cabin for today's approach, the large windows on the Dreamliner provided a decent view, even from my perspective. We stopped at the ticket machine and bought tickets for the train into the city, located just under Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. A few short minutes later, we got off this non-stop train at Amsterdam Centraal Station. We will return soon for a first ever Gilbert Travels review on the rails. Okay, so thanks for coming along with us there on Norwegian Air. I was really impressed with their premium economy product. Seat-wise, I think that's the best premium economy I've flown in. A lot of space. The legroom on that original configuration is absolutely enormous. I think even the new planes will probably still be quite comfortable. I really do, as I've said before, prefer that full leg rest. So I was glad to see this plane have that in every seat. Soft product-wise, obviously, in terms of your food and other amenities, it's limited because it is a low-cost carrier. You know, all the reviews I'd seen of the meals showed that the food wasn't that good, so I really wasn't even going to plan to eat. But since I was up, I tried it out, and really, I thought it was okay. The food is certainly more economy class standard, but it was quite enjoyable. The Dreamliner is such a comfortable plane to travel long haul. Really continue to appreciate and enjoy having a chance to fly in that 787. For the right price, I would definitely fly Norwegian Premium Class again. Thanks for coming along with us on another great trip. We'll see you on the next flight. Come back again soon for more flight reviews here at Gilbert Travels. In the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you can be made aware when more content is available. Thanks for watching.